In this video, we're going to go over question number 30 and number 15, which connects right triangles with similarity. So these questions might look challenging, but we already know all the individual pieces to it, and we just need to add it together. The first thing that we're going to want to do is separate these two triangles, because there's a rule that says that these two right triangles that are inscribed inside of each other, so 1 and 2, are going to be similar to the larger right triangle. So we actually have 3 similar triangles all in this shape. And it's your job to figure out which two you're using based on the information that you have. So I'm going to start by drawing the 2 triangles here, PQR, which I have here, PQR, and I'm going to label the things that I have so I know the hypotenuse here is 15, and I don't know what RQ is. That is actually what the question is asking. So then I'm also going to take this larger right triangle here, the bigger one, which is right here, PRT, and I'm going to label what it's there. You want to take really good be careful with this, because this PRT, if I'm drawing it in the same orientation, is basically getting reflected and straightened out a little bit here. So I want it to be in the same orientation so it's easy for me to compare corresponding sides. So I basically flip this over. I can see that the right angle is at P, and that's going to help me put the right angle in the right spot. I can see that T is the top of like the short side, so that's where that goes, and that R is at the longest side of the triangle in the hypotenuse. So practice that a few times, just visually seeing where those things go, because then your numbers will get in the right spot. 15 is in between P and R, so that goes down here. And 17 is TR, so that goes up here. So now we have a very basic proportion here for similar triangles, where I can say 15 is in the same position as 17, and X is in the same position as 15. So this 15 and that 17 are here. And then I have X and 15 here, because those are corresponding sides. So there's the next step that I would do is to cross multiply. So 15 times 15 is 225 equals 17x. I'm going to divide by 17. And I get 13.235 equals x. And because it tells me to round to the nearest tenth, which is this first value, I'm going to look to the right of it. It's less than 5, so 13.2. Doesn't give units, so units. Now we can use that same idea with question number 15, because there is a right triangle inside of a larger right triangle. I know that these two must be similar. So go ahead and pause the video, see if you can work this one out on your own. So I have ADE, which is the triangle that I'm going to flip around. And then I have the larger right triangle, ABC. I'm going to go ahead and label everything. AB is 9. BC is 6. So BC is 6. DE is 4. What is the length of AE? So I have my X is in the same position as 9, is corresponding with 9, and 4 is corresponding with 6. Multiply across, and I get 6x equals 36. Divide by 6 on both sides, and x equals 6.